Seems Minnesota was the hub for the latest crackdown on terrorism.
A number of men and women, most of them from right here in Minneapolis, were indicted on charges of supporting and fighting for a terror group based in Somalia. The charges came down from Washington after months of investigation in Minnesota, California, and Alabama. These 10 men from Minnesota are on the FBI's most wanted list. Authorities have not yet been able to find them or believe they are helping or fighting the terrorist group Al-Shabaab in Somalia. 2 women from Rochester were also among those charged today. They just wrapped up a court hearing in St. Paul, and our Esme Murphy was there. What were you able to find out, Esme?
Well, it was quite a first court appearance, I can tell you that. And Don, they both have been released. They both just walked out of the St. Paul Federal Courthouse moments ago, telling reporters as they walked out, and we will have that video and their sound at 6 o'clock, that they are not terrorists, that they were raising money simply for their people and their friends and their family back home. Interestingly enough, one of these women, Amina Ali, almost turned down the offer to go free pending her trial because she said she would not allow U.S. Marshals to take a mugshot of her without her Muslim headscarf. She relented, though, and she was allowed to go free after a lengthy court hearing. This is an Al-Shabaab training video. The U.S. has labeled the group a terrorist organization. The 2 Rochester women are accused of going door to door in Minneapolis and other Somali communities throughout the state and raising about $8,000 for the group. One of the women, Amina Farah Ali, said through an interpreter, quote, "She is adamantly denying the accusations in the indictment." The other woman, Hawa Muhammad Hassan, did not make a statement in court, but Hassan's daughter says there is no way her mother is a terrorist.
I have no idea, but they're wrong for arresting her. I don't even think they should do that, you know, because she has not done anything wrong. They shouldn't be coming to people's house in the middle of the night and just taking, you know?
The 2 women had about a dozen supporters in court, including this woman who says her friends are not terrorists and that they love the United States.
America, everybody, they like it. America is my home.
Is your home? Okay.
Yes.
Tell us about these 2 ladies. What were they doing? Because they're being accused of being terrorists.
No, it's not terrorism there.
But the indictment tells a different story. After a 2009 FBI raid at her home, Ali is quoted as saying, "I was questioned by the enemy here. They took all my stuff and are investigating it. Do not accept calls from anyone." Now, normally court appearances, initial court appearances are not that dramatic, but Ms. Ali made a number of remarkable statements during her court appearance. She said at one point she believed that she'd been arrested because of her Muslim faith. When she was asked if she wanted a court-appointed attorney, she pointed to the heavens and said, "Allah, God is my attorney." She eventually did agree, though, to have a court-appointed public defender represent her. But again, both these women accused of supporting the terrorist group Al-Shabaab will go home to Rochester, and they will be allowed to go free until their trial date. No trial date has been set. Their next court appearance is early next week.
Well, Esme, I know this wasn't an evidentiary hearing, but it sounds to me like some evidence inadvertently was presented.
Well, this woman did it through an interpreter, and because it was all through an interpreter, a lot more got in than normally happens during an initial court appearance. But she said that she was innocent. She denies the allegations. She talked about her faith. So because of the interpreter factor, which added a dynamic to this hearing that you don't normally see, a lot more was heard from at least one of these women, and that's Ms. Ali.
All right, Esme, thank you very much.